Bonjour, hello, welcome to MaxMountainWorld. Bit of a day trip today, but I'm going over to visit a friend over in Les-Orres, where normally I would be going around the east side of the Parc des Ecrins, and this time I'm going to go a different way. I've not had the Jaguar around the west side of it all, so it's a bit further and a bit twistier, i.e. the roads are much more interesting to drive. Here's the video. Just left at 7:30, and first time I've got the frost warning on the car, where it's actually warmed up. It was 3 degrees when I left, it's 4 degrees now. So I've got the Fuji cam with me as well, and what I'll do is I'll do some snapshots and put some clips in, some snaps at the end, but had to stop and do this. This is incredible as a sunrise with cloud and all sorts. We're almost on daylight, although the sun's got a bit to go yet because it's still got to come up above the mountains themselves. But check this out. So just stopped up at the side of the road for this, but hang on, I'll zoom out a wee bit. Catch the effect of this. Now what I'll do is I'll repass from left to right, a bit zoomed in, and you'll see the reality of it as my eyes are seeing it. It's astonishing. Just the cloud, the colours. Don't know if the cam's getting that or not. A few contrails, old contrails from the morning flights. What a place. What a view. What a morning. Now where I'm going is actually straight ahead over the other side of the Parc des Ecrins, but where I'm going to get there, normally I go to the right round by Briançon and the Valley Serre-Chevalier, La Grave, and then cut up, but I'm going around the left here. Not had the Jag round there, so some interesting roads, some interesting stuff, some interesting snapshots at the end. Quick change of camera position, and yeah, we'll catch some stuff on the road. There's some pretty neat stuff, and as I say, little slideshow at the end, and the views just in the morning. Best time of day by a long shot. And yeah, not much on the road. Folk going to work. Time now just leaving 8 o'clock. But as I say, you come round corners and stuff, and the views you're presented with are just astonishing. The lake down below as well. Clouds at all levels. Just absolutely beautiful. And this is our main road down, complete with all its twisties. I've got a lot more twisties to do today. The other route around by Briançon and that, it's straighter most of the time, but I'm not in any hurry today, so I'll be wow, I'll be doing the other road. It's great, there is some really neat stuff around there. So here's the first thing, that off season there's a lot of roadworks goes on. The main road that I was about to take there is blocked, so I'm getting sent up another twisty road to whatever. I'm pretty sure it's, I know the problem, it's a bridge that they're restructuring, but yeah, looks like we've got a bit of a twisty road to negotiate today, but again, I'm not in any hurry. Replacing the main road means there's going to be an awful lot of traffic on this little road, even though it's very early in the morning. Bit of frost on the ground here. There's a bit of a view coming up after the next right-hander. Quite a fun road. Viewpoint there with a bench at the side of the road. I've never been up here before. Some potential for antenna operations. Wow, look at the views. A lot of confusion about with all this as well. I know where we are now. I just had to stop and get this one. Brand new house getting built there. And their view. Wow. Awesome. Zoom in a bit. What a beautiful morning. It's always interesting, these little roads that the diversions send you up, especially with the spectacles, the spectacle of the mornings here. Wow. And we're heading to sunshine by the looks of it. Back to the main road. So not on the main road for long. I'm going to head up to the Col de la Manse. Can't remember whether it's a de la or a la or de or whatever. So yeah, road narrows. And restrictions. There's my answer. Col de Manse, and it's open. It's not a very high one. the Col de Mance and its views. If you live in a small village in the Alps where the speed limit is reduced to 30 kilometers per hour or whatever, and you get brushed off by people speeding through it, then one thing you can do is take a picture of a speed camera, print it off, plastify it, and stick it on stick it on your letterbox. So we're in a little village now, the Salle en Beaumont, and the funkiest church in the Alps. Wow. Weird looking building. And we'll turn off again and take the road to the Col d'Ornon, which isn't again a high one. Oops. Misjudging the lane there. But pretty good, pretty fun set of roads to drive along here. Col d'Ornon ouvert is open. Okay. Just pulled off for a quick pee, filter off some Red Bull. Building to the left of us here, Saint Laurent en Beaumont. It looks like a train station building, but there's no trains about here. Someone has decided to build a house that looks like a train station. Just see that little bridge ahead of us there. We're about to go on it. It's quite a weird little bridge. I can go straight ahead. It's the same as this network of roads about here. But I love going over this one. We have priority over anything coming the other way because this bridge is so narrow, and you can see all the stuff that's left on it, all the mud and stuff from storms and whatever. Quite a funky little bridge, this one. There's a lot of these quaint little villages around up in the mountains here as well. You very rarely, especially at this time of the morning, just even 10 o'clock, very rarely see anyone about. But beautiful little villages, little quiet mountain villages. Another one of these little villages, and a junction. Well, it's not really a kind of junction thing. Makes you feel like you. Oh, there's a cat coming out. It makes you feel like you're going the wrong way. And what that sign means, I really don't know. 0 plus 0, 0, 0. Altitude 800. More cats. Or cat. Can be very, very tight. Bikes, as usual in the mountains, all over the place. Another quiet little village with another junction that makes you feel like you're going the wrong way. And then after this we start the climb up to the Col d'Ornon. Now I did see a notice there saying there might be works, the road might be closed, I don't know. They do all this off season. They don't always advertise it at the beginning of your road, and you end up doing a 10 kilometers for nothing. We'll see how it goes. Here we go. It says open. And here we go, finally the climb up to the Col d'Ornon. Now there are 4 things up here with the mountain valleys that need to runoff water and stuff, sometimes that water can land on the road. Now we have a little restriction here, people telling you to go 50. It's not really quite a spectacular one, this, but this is where it comes from the left and can cross the road. So I think the 50 is just in case or whatever. A bit of cloud cover today, hopefully we're going to see the other stuff. There's 2 or 3 other things up here as well that I'll show, and let's go up here. It's a great fun road to drive, as I say. Donkey at the side of the road. Hello. And this is one of these things here, and you can see the tractor to the right there. It's always at the ready, and it's usually quite a sharp dip up and down. The other ones, the next ones are a bit more spectacular. As ever in the Alps, you don't have to go far to experience a change, spectacular change in the weather. I've just come through all this cloud and stuff, and just coming above it now, it's clearing. And here we are at the 45th parallel. We are halfway up the northern hemisphere. This also marks the difference, the separation between the northern Alps and the southern Alps. A little bit of wind coming down with this lot as well. So that's it. I've got these 2 or 3, I can't remember how many, 3 I think, 3 more of these really spectacular passages of stuff that comes off the mountains, and then I'm going to carry on. I'll do a few more clips on the way, and then in the end, to head up to Les-Orres, I'll take a little road called the Traverse, which saves about 10 kilometres, and you don't do all the hairpins on the main road, but it's pretty twisty, pretty spectacular, pretty dangerous. Watch out for that one. I'll put it at the end, or bits of it. I can't put the whole thing in, it'll make the video too long. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching, and as usual, keep subscribing and all that stuff. Cheers. Porsche, always nice cars up here as well. Wow, it's very cold. He's been brave with his open top. Sign on the right there, Passage Jaguar, which is, or Gué. It's a passage of, stuff that comes off the mountains. So you get these sudden sharp woohoo, and you can see where people are grounded out. And I've done one of these once at about 70, 80 kph and got airborne. Here's another one, very sharp and whoo! Yeah, I think there's one more, and this is the tightest one. So I'm only doing about 60 kph here, but yeah. I'm going to head on up to the Col d'Ornon, which is about 1450-ish or something, just up round here. Not a high one again, but yeah. And it says the route is blocked after it, so who knows if there's a diversion or whatever. Hopefully we can get through. Plenty of vehicles like bikes and that Porsche and stuff. 1371 metres it is here, and that is the Col d'Ornon. Heading into the cloud again. I think this is what the blockage was. Wow, it's tight. I don't think the road's blocked. It's traffic light here. It must be very narrow down there as well. Countdown in the minutes, 57, 56. So yeah, it isn't blocked. The Waze, my GPS on my phone, is not showing that it's blocked. It's showing that I can get through, so it must just be this stuff that's just warning people off in big trucks and things. Okay, so countdown, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, these roads are tight enough as it is, but yeah, it appears to a bridge. Wow, tight. Don't know where the other traffic light is, the other side. That's it. spectacular place. And a little bit further down here, I think you can see just after this bend where the road is actually tacked onto the rock face on the side. Wow. And it's a good couple of 100 metres drop down. Wow. There's nothing under this road just now. And more roadworks and traffic lights and stuff. Wherever it is. Aha. And another one. 1.5 minutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just check the views in this as well. Wow. Awesome. So this is quite a big roadworks that's going on here. I think they're widening it by the looks of it. Not a bad thing. A lot of push bikes. There's one nearly killed a squirrel there. And we're at the bottom of that little back road shortcut. Again, roadworks. And another tight little chicanery. Who knows why. Just around the next set of bends, we join the main road for a bit and then the traverse. That valley ahead is where we're going. Very sharp mountains to the sides of it. This junction here, you would be turning left to visit the well-known ski resort of L'Alpes, but we're going to Les Alpes, which is on the other side of the valley. Wow. Cameras just cannot pick up the scale of this, but it's absolutely beautiful. You can maybe see up above, that's where we're going, up that road up there. Waze seems to think that's the best way to go as well. Oh well, no. It's a shame that this one's closed as well. Favourite shortcut for the locals too. I'll do a little bit of it and turn around and head away. Okay, thanks again for watching. All the warning signs. Yeah. That's as far as we go. And we're turning off the main road. This guy in front has been herring past me, so I think he's just about to take off like a rocket. And we start to climb up to Les-Orres and all the hairpin bends. And he's off, he's gone. Hairpin number 10, 7.8 kilometres to go. This is number 9, missing its sign. Right. Number 8, also missing its sign. Number 7, 6.4 kilometres to go. And the roundabout next to Mont de Long, which I believe is about 1,300 metres or so altitude. And you can actually ski down to here in winter. We'll be going under one of the chairlifts in a minute. And that bridge ahead is actually a skiing piste that comes down from the left hand side with one of the older chairlifts that we're just going under. An old two-seater, I think. One of those would have been bend number 6, hairpin, switchback, whatever. This is number 5, 3.8 kilometres to go. Number 4, 2.7 kilometres to go. Closely followed by number 3, 2.4 kilometres to go. Start to see the chairlifts ahead as well. Number 2, 2.1 kilometres to go. Number 1, 1.6 kilometres to go. And ahead of us, Les-Orres. A lot of work's going on, a lot of cranes about. And that's it. Objective achieved. Yeah, diversions. Roadworks, roads closed, all sorts. But yeah, not really in a hurry, and really nice to be back here. Looking forward to visit my friend. Another chairlift over the road here.